Home prices are slowly beginning to improve, but the overall affordability is still way down. In this video, we'll give you some tips if you're a first-time home buyer looking for incentives to get into the market. Stick around. Welcome back and thanks for tuning in. My name is Andrei with the Medow Group, and we service Ottawa and surrounding areas, all things real estate. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification for upcoming content. And if after this video you might have some questions about the changing market, there's a link in the description below and you can schedule a call directly with me, whether you're a buyer, a seller, or maybe thinking about moving to Ottawa and need more info. First-time homebuyers are facing the toughest real estate market in generations. We have expensive home prices, massive interest rate spikes, and the worst affordability in decades, and this leaves a lot of first-time homebuyers out of the market. Traditionally, first-time homebuyers accounted for more than half of all purchases in Canada, but since the pandemic, that share has seen a decline, and now we have investors and multiple property owners picking up the difference. But although home prices are coming down, overall affordability hasn't improved as the drop in prices has not offset the effect of higher interest rates. Here are a couple of tips to help you navigate the changing market. First thing, as a buyer, you need to connect with a real estate agent that understands the changing market and can explain to you what exactly is happening now and what you can expect going forward. And the next step is to figure out your financing. Agents work with lots of lenders and will help you get pre-approved to determine your maximum purchasing power or a budget. Agents will also explain to you the other costs involved in the transactions, such as any home inspections and closing costs with the lawyer, so that there are no surprises and you can plan for this ahead of time. And what about the current incentives available for first-time homebuyers? The federal government has launched several programs aimed at helping first-time homebuyers. The recently announced tax-free first home savings account gives new buyers the ability to save $40,000 on a tax-free basis towards the purchase of a first home in Canada. Basically, it's a great way to come up with a down payment for a first home, as really that's what the lenders need to give you a mortgage. This is also an improvement from the home buyers plan, which allows Canadians to withdraw up to $35,000 from a registered retirement savings plan to come up with the money for a down payment, but must be repaid within 15 years. Now, this plan is expected to start next year, so it's not available yet, but something to keep in mind as an option. Another new program is called the First-Time Homebuyer Incentive, which offers up to 10% towards a new home purchase through a shared equity mortgage with the government. Basically, the government becomes a co-owner of the property. There's also something called the Mortgage Loan Insurance from the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, which allows buyers to pay a smaller down payment in exchange for a fee of up to 4%. Now, the last option is something called gift money towards a down payment. It's not a government incentive, but it has become more and more common for parents or families to gift their family members money in order to help them buy homes. Typically, anyone can gift money to whomever they want, but when it comes to gifting money for a down payment, it should come from an immediate family member. There is no limit to how much the gift money can be, but most put 20% down. This is all done through a mortgage gift letter that your lender will review and approve. And the last tip for first-time home buyers is to be patient. We are currently in a changing market, and having the most amount of information available to you is key so that you are armed and ready to get in when the time is right for you. Make sure to compare homes in different neighborhoods. Keep up to date on the monthly and weekly stats of what's happening with different asset classes. Understand if home prices have bottomed out in certain pockets of Ottawa and surrounding areas, and what is currently months of inventory. Again, all this is something that your realtor should be keeping you informed on. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.